guys, I'm Lena. Welcome to my all analog photography channel. A few weeks ago, Ilford announced an exciting new release of some products no one had a clue about. Although I did about just one of them, which is darkroom paper. I'm really excited about especially this part of the analog process, so I was really happy to receive from Ilford a box of their new paper, which is allegedly improved, and we will see how. I got also this letter. I haven't opened yet, and I'm gonna open it now. So let's see what we have here. Oh, a bunch of stuff. I have an enlarger and I know how to use it. Mamma mia! I totally love this. I love this sticker. You know, you can totally buy me with merchandise. By the way, this video is not sponsored. I only got this box and nothing else. But, you know, stickers work. They work. Oh, more stickers. I am generation 5. That refers to the new generation of the paper. Great. What is this? That's a magnet. I love it. I think I love everything. Okay, when are we getting to the instructions? Will there be an instruction? Generation 5. Are you generation 5? I don't know yet. Okay, let's see what they're claiming. Do they have anything else? Oh, okay, so those are the paper surfaces. I'm gonna show you a close-up a little bit later. And here we have what is this paper? The 5th generation of Ilford Multigrade RC papers are here. Right here. Better blacks for greater depth. Improved mid-grade spacing for easier printing. More consistent contrast throughout tonal range. Does it mean that there will be smoother transition between 3.5 and 4 and 4.5 filters? Because usually on Ilford papers there is this very big jump. Our best RC paper yet for toning. I love toning. I've never toned RC papers ever. That's gonna be my first time. Pearl glossy and satin surfaces. This is a pearl, my favorite one. I'm very happy about that, and I have some pearl paper of generation 4 to compare in my darkroom. So, let's go. So after many hours in the darkroom, I'm back here with all the tests laying around me, and I'm ready to share the results with you. Now, I went just claim by claim, and the first one was better blacks for greater depth, and that I saw immediately. Actually, I thought something was wrong with my own generation 4 RC paper, because it was visibly so much less black. I thought, okay, maybe I have an old batch because I don't use RC paper that often, and I pulled another one, and then I pulled another one which is 100% fresh, and they all gave the same results. They were even gray compared to the new RC paper. And I have densitometer here, which actually did not even come handy because you can really see the difference with your own eyes. But just to be fair, we will make a reading of this is the old paper, and it gives me 1.97 reflective density, 196, and when we take the new RC paper, it's 2.09. That's a huge difference, huh? The next ones, improved mid-grade spacing for easier printing and more consistent contrast throughout tonal range, were the claims I was looking forward to most. Because if you're familiar with generation 4 paper, it behaves pretty much like this. From grade 00 to like 2.5, it's just flat. It's barely changing. Then it becomes a tiny little bit more contrasty, and then boom, suddenly at filter 4, it just jumps to high contrast. That's it. So I was always telling people RC paper is great for contact prints. It's wonderful if you want to learn dodging and burning, but if you really want beautiful prints, you should not go for RC paper because you simply will not be able to get them. Well, partially it was because of the Dmax, but also partially because of this contrast management. It was designed 25 years ago, so probably 25 years ago it was relevant. Now it's not anymore, and I was really happy to see that this claim is also true. They really improved the contrast, and now it's at the same level as in the fiber-based papers, and that's basically what took me even more time, because I thought, and what about comparing it to the Ilford fiber classic paper? And my intuition was correct. This paper behaved exactly same like the fiber classic multigrade, and even the speed of the emulsion was very close. Maybe the new emulsion is a tiny little bit faster, but only a little bit. I did tests in the range that interested me most, from filter 3 to filter 5, and you can see there is still this epic jump on both papers from 3.5 to 4, but of course it is incomparably smoother than on the previous generation of the RC papers. The next claim was very fun to test. Our best RC paper yet for toning. I did just sepia and selenium for this video, but also the results were very promising. Starting with sepia, where you really see the difference between the old RC and the new one. The new one definitely has a much more golden traditional sepia look, and even if you compare it to the fiber paper, it reacts in a very similar manner. However, it's also much more golden. And does it have to do with the warmer paper base or the formula of the emulsion? I don't know, but it definitely is very, very beautiful and tones very well with selenium. You can also see the difference between the old and the new papers. The new one has the cold selenium, almost magenta-ish tone, while the old one, even after 20 minutes it's selenium, it just got a little bit cooler, but not that much. And the new one got the good selenium look, like you would expect it to be. The fiber paper behaved exactly same, so in this sense the emulsions are really similar. I would even say that the new one toned a tiny little bit more in the same amount of time. So best paper yet for toning? Surely, I like it. Even not RC, even in general, I would say it reacts to toner is really, really good, and you could experiment a lot with it. So, my final thoughts on this paper. While getting ready for this video, I was listening to the Sunny 16 podcast with the Ilford representatives talking about their new products, and they really stressed the fact that they want more people to be printing in the darkroom. And I think that with this product they really are moving to this goal dramatically. It's a great marketing decision, creating an RC-based paper which performs like the fiber-based one, because the previous RC paper was so different in quality that it could possibly discourage some beginners, and it was just flat, it was not as attractive, as beautiful, and then fiber papers are so high in the price range. So now this gap has been closed. I can recommend this paper for beginners. If before I was saying, okay, you try a little bit on RC paper, but then please go to fiber, otherwise you will hate printing. Now I can say, you can start with this one and actually stick with this one. If you're not a professional printer, you will still get fantastic images. But second important thing about this paper is that it will be great for professional printers, and I personally will start buying to do test strips on this one and then doing the final prints on the expensive fiber-based paper, because this way you save so much money and you actually save so much water because the washing is faster, and then you can really have an actual preview of your print, not like on the previous RC where you could just see the image but all the tones were completely off. Now here all the tones are in place, they are exactly like they will be on your fiber paper. Maybe of course the Dmax is a bit lower and there is not such brilliance, but I know some people who really like the RC glossy paper for the extra gloss that the fiber glossy doesn't have, and that would be another paper of its own for even professional printers who want the extra gloss and the extra deep blacks. And I measured the Dmax on those little tests that Ilford gave me, and it comes actually very close to the fiber paper. Thank you guys for watching this video. Leave your opinion about the new product in the comments below, or the experiences with maybe other RC papers which I don't yet know about, and subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram. See you in the next video. Bye.